in the Garden with Carrie Hefner. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about taking care of our lawns in this heat. And where I live in North Monroe, we actually got a little shower today. It was a nice one.
Got a little shower today,
Yeah.
so probably don't need to turn on the lawn sprinklers today, or probably for the rest of the week actually. It's been hot and dry, so we have some more options for you for hot weather color in the landscape. We talked about some of these things before, but we're just going to show you what else you can plant. Everybody thinks because it's hot and humid you can't add color to the landscape. Here's Angelonia, and you see Angelonia planted around a lot of businesses because it does tolerate full sun, heat, and drought very well. This is the Serena series. You also want to look for the Serenita raspberry. Serena and Serenita raspberry are Louisiana super plants. There's also the Archangel series. Any of these Angelonias are going to give you flowers all summer long, and they don't mind heat and hot weather. Here's Coleus, and actually one of the exciting things about Coleus is more and more varieties are being developed for use in full sun and hot situations, and you can find them out planted now in containers in full sun. This is the Flamethrower series. That one is called Chipotle, and there are a number of varieties named after spicy peppers in this series. This is the Flamethrower series, and you'll find more and more Coleus options in garden centers that are specifically for sun. And then we come to Pentas. This is the Lucky Star series. This is Lucky Star Lavender, but also look for the Butterfly series of Pentas. These are great for hot weather color and for attracting pollinators to your landscape. The Butterfly Pentas and the Lucky Star Pentas, great options for this time of year. So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
So what should we be doing with our lawns? You said don't water. We don't need to water for a week.
Well, I've said before, we have a history of overwatering our lawns in this community. So now that some showers are passing through our area, probably don't need to turn on the sprinklers today, or maybe even for the rest of the week. I know my grass is still growing great from all that rain we got earlier this season. But we can pull back on lawns. We recommend less frequent watering, but deeper. Give the water a chance to penetrate down where the root systems are. Water longer so the water can go deeper, and less frequently. You don't need to water 3 or 4 times a day for your lawn. That just sets the stage for fungal pathogens, especially in our humidity. So less frequent and deeper instead of more frequent. And also when you water more frequently, you get all that runoff, and that's just waste. It doesn't do what the water was intended to do. So.
You mentioned the flowers that you can plant right now. What about any more vegetables?
Lots of vegetables, and if you're starting to get into gardening, if you're a noob to this and you want to start a raised bed, I saw some of the most beautiful raised beds I've ever seen up in Union Parish last week. Still lots of hot weather plants, okra, field peas, watermelons, eggplant, lots of options. And if you're starting a raised bed, you want to make sure and fill that raised bed with a good mix of topsoil that will have sand, silt, and clay, those mineral components that are important for nutrient exchange, for ion exchange, so the plant's roots can take it up. We'll only amend with about 5% organic matter. That's an ideal soil. So you will have to amend some, but only about 5% organic matter, which is not very much. That surprises a lot of people. So
where did you see them in Union Parish?
Oh, up in the Sardis community. Mr. Ronnie and Vicki Sayers have some beautiful raised beds, and they are growing tomatoes that are just beautiful up there.
Nice. Yeah. I'm ready for some peas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, Carrie, anything else you'd like to mention? We have about a minute left.
We're moving seed transition work, or at least I am, for the North Louisiana Seed Preservation Program down to our sweet potato station in Chase. So if you're through the Winnsboro way and you have some time, stop by the LSU Ag Center's Sweet Potato Research Station, and you can see the heirloom garden that's there. We have a number of field peas on trial that we're growing out for seed increase work, and you can walk around and take a look at those. They're starting to flower and produce peas right now, actually. So
I pass by the sweet potato station a lot. You can just visit. You can,
absolutely. It's open to the public. It's, if you can call ahead and let them know you're going to be there, they'll be glad to show you the station. We're heading into a holiday weekend. I'm going to be down there quite a bit myself in the coming days, and so if you see us out down there, and the heirloom garden is kind of off to the left as you pull into the station, you can come on out and say hello, and I'll show you stuff. So
it's a nice, cool field trip.
Yeah, right.
Family.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, Carrie, happy 4th of July. It was great to have you.
Same to you.
All right, and up next, we'll tell you about the Little Cajun Saint. That's after the break, so stay with us.
Trade names are used by the LSU Ag Center for clarity and information purposes only. Neither commercial endorsement of specific products nor a recommendation to the exclusion of similar products is implied.